And we've got our first athletes through the first radio.
In the junior girls, we've got Josie Hua from New Zealand, independent athlete. She's 11 seconds ahead of Tamsin McCamish, also from in New Zealand, independent athlete.
And they're both in the junior girls. And as we look through the junior girls, Cooper, who do you reckon some of the favourites are? Who should we keep our eye on?
Well, it's always hard, the juniors, because they're all quite new. Some of them, like, you've not seen much of them before, but we've got a few names that will stand out. So we've got Ella Clausen. She won the Oz Sprint on Saturday in women's 14s. She's definitely one to watch out for from Tasmania. She'll start at 10 o'clock. Who else have we got?
Gretel Young from Queensland, the Rob Simpson Memorial Shield winner in 2024, which is awarded to the best newcomer of the Australian Schools Orienteering Championships. Ninth at last year's ASOC Sprint, fifth at this year's last year's Oz Sprint, but first Australian.
Yeah. Who else should we talk about? Your sister?
We'll go. Do you just go through classes, right?
Yeah.
We'll go junior boys.
So what are we doing? Junior boys now.
Yeah. And as we start to look at the junior boys, as we're getting the first radios in.
So we've got Presley Schuyler-Evans, independent from New South Wales. So he's punched the first radio control in 2 minutes and 15 seconds. I think Presley came 10th in the Oz Sprint on Saturday in men's 14. So while he's an independent athlete, he's still got quite a good chance of getting a good result today.
And we've just got our first athlete through the spectator, as you can see, just on the top of the hill near the parking as people are walking in.
I know who it is. It could be either. Anyone catch a big number?
I'm pretty sure that's Joe.
Might have to get a start list up. What the hell? Why is this not working? What? Oh, okay. Can I still? Can you turn it off?
Yeah, it's here. I've got control. It's alright, it's off.
Just, over there. I have no control. Sure. Yeah. So these are the senior boys, senior girls. Go for it. Me and Cooper. Who have we got? So how do you wait?
Now joining us, Tash Key and Miliki. How you guys going?
Yeah, good morning, everybody. It's great to be here. I've just been out and had a little run, and it's fantastic. You guys are in for a great morning.
That's right. And something, I'll need to be fact-checked, I think, but Hayden Dent in the junior boys, he's the back-to-back winner at the Australian Schools Sprint Champs. So going for 3 individual Australian Sprint Champs in a row.
Yeah, Hayden's definitely one to watch out for. He's probably comes into this as the heavy favourite. He came 4th at the EOC Sprint in men's 16, which is a really good result considering he's only in his first year of men's 16.
He also came back in the relay over there in Europe at EOC, only 6 seconds down on the leader, so definitely one to look out for.
Alright, who are the other people we need to talk about? Hayden, Rory.
I think it's on there.
Alright, Presley. Oh, well, how do you turn this up? Presley Schuyler-Evans is coming through the spectator control now, as well as Veronica Ishkakova, both independent athletes in the junior boys and the junior girls respectively.
And it looks like Amy Nichols just started. She started at 9:22. She'll be an early one to watch. 5th at last year's school sprint in the senior girls. She will set an early benchmark for the senior girls.
Yeah. Should we talk about the rest of the senior girls? Who do we have? Catherine. Well, we got
Now, the senior girls is quite an open race. I would say there's no quite clear favourite. We've got some big heavy hitters though. Liana Stubbs represented Australia at JWOC and EOC this year. Ran in the Dash for Cash on Saturday. And with her is Zara Toes, who also competed in the Dash for Cash. Greta Prince now stepping up to the senior girls. She was 4th at last year's school sprint in the junior girls and 2nd at last year's schools long in the junior girls. So she'd be one to watch stepping up to the older age class.
Yeah, and some other Australians like Savannah Sweeney from New South Wales. She's been in the honour team in the junior girls before. And I think she came 8th in the sprint in women's 20E on Saturday. So quite a strong runner there.
Oh, there's him.
Yes.
Who?
Colin. You gained 10 seconds on me. 50 seconds.
The first radio.
Wait, no, sorry.
That's senior. Well, I was just gonna highlight it. What is she called? Just highlight
Things off. Senior boys. Should I say we're starting to get some through in the senior boys?
Yeah. And then we can talk about senior boys.
Yeah. Is it not? All right, we're starting to get our first radio controls in for the senior boys. So we've got currently in the lead James Milne from New Zealand, independent athlete. He's 3 seconds ahead of his compatriot Jacob Abernathy, also from New Zealand. And he should be coming through the spectator any minute now. Boom, he just
Perfect.
It's actually really yeah. So like you control it on this one, and then it's basically like you've got this as the screen where all the punches come through, just like everything, and you can kind of just filter it, or which is like, so there you go, you got like someone coming through this like punch 38, and maybe we should get to know the radios. 30. My what? Oh, yeah. Do you need it? So we got 38, which is looks like.
I saw Owen's name up on the screen. I thought, why is your name?
Oh really?
But I thought Cooper's name was up there too.
That's pre-programmed.
Okay.
Wait, so 203 should be the pre. So 203 is the pre-warning for the run through.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then.
Where is it?
Yeah, no. Yeah, the second one's run through pre-warning.
Yeah.
Wait, where's control 31? It's the control 31's the last control.
It's the last control, which is the chair over there. Right?
So is somebody just?
So 203 is before the spectator.
For both, yeah.
Yeah, because it's like.
Yeah.
Just click on the side on each one.
Okay, so it's 9:27.
Yeah, and then Tash, if you want to like open a class, you just click on like, okay, Veronica.
See,
Here we
Where
go.
is your mouse? I can't even
Oh,
really
here.
see. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
top right.
Oh yeah, thank you. Thank
then-
you.
Senior
Someone's
girls,
coming.
Oh, okay.
and then you can just go click away from it.
I might have to.
142. That's too high.
Hello. How are you?
I'll say we got
Okay.
first starters. Oh my god, first starters in the
At 9:29, we'll start talking about the first starters.
Yeah. I
And
mean,
then we'll just go
We've got to
through.
talk about Jake.
We'll just say each person who's starting at 9:30.
Oh, okay.
Do you want me to turn
And then we'll also talk a bit more about Maddie because he's like,
Yep. All right, now we're 2 minutes away from the first start of the Australian schools.
yeah.
kids. Our first start in each class in the senior girls, we have Grace Jardin from Queensland.
In senior boys, we have Matty Maundrell from ACT. He's quite a strong runner, so he might be looking at setting an early benchmark in the senior boys. In the junior boys, we've got James Diprose from New Zealand Karahiwi. And in the junior girls, we've got Victoria Underwood from New Zealand Harua.
Okay.
Should we update the junior girls?
Becomes a 242.
When is someone finished?
That's confusing. That's on the start.
Is anyone close to finishing? 202, 201. Is that, which one's 202? One's in 202, 13.
13 of the senior girls.
So somebody,
Wait,
someone's
Tash,
close
do you,
to
do you-
finishing.
do you want to share this or this with you? That's got like the start list and then we've got information.
It's C start time, so it's like what you've
Okay,
got.
can we
but
turn it
it's
on because people are finishing? I think.
Yeah.
All right, and we might be having our first finishers coming in soon. In the junior girls, Josie Hua from Independent from New Zealand and Tamzib McCamish, Independent from New Zealand. They're just coming into the finish now, so they'll set the early benchmark.
And our first starters from the Australian Schools Champs have just started. So let's give them a big round of applause.
We're here with Martin Dent, obviously the father of several schools teams athletes and an Olympic marathon runner. So Marty, how do you think your kids are going to do today?
Hopefully they can just finish and be pleased with their runs and have some clean runs. It's going to look like a tough school out there and going to be very technical. They've got a little bit of speed, but hopefully they can use that to their advantage and finish strongly and have a good time out there.
So do you think they're technically or physically stronger today, do you reckon?
I know a couple of them have probably got a pretty good physical side and are developing that technical. But yeah, definitely, I think Hayden's got the technical side down pretty well, and hopefully he can put it all together today as well.
Okay. Oh, that's
Is there anyone else you're looking out for who you think will be able to do pretty well?
Well, definitely there's some hot competition out there. Several of the senior boys have been to JWOC and performed really well there, and were very competitive. So it's going to be pretty tough. If you win the senior men's today, I know you're going to be pretty pleased that you've outlasted pretty much a top field here. And there's definitely good depth across all the categories. We'll look out for the juniors. There's always been some surprises coming through. Those that haven't been here before that are able to push through and get some great results. So, yeah, I bet there's some surprises in the junior categories in particular.
Thank you very much, Marty, and good luck to all your kids and the SC team in general.
All right, is it on? Yeah. All right, so in 45 seconds we have some of our stronger athletes going to head out. We've got Jake McClellan from New Zealand. He came 7th at JWOC this year, which is a really, really good result. So he's definitely one to watch out for. And we've also got Katie Clausen in the senior girls from Tasmania. She's been in the honour team before, so she'll also be one to look out for.
And we're just getting our first finishes through in the junior boys and junior girls. Presley Schooler Evans finished in a time of 15:31. He currently leads the class. And in the junior girls, Josie Hua from an independent from New Zealand is leading them in 14:27.
And Jake McClellan has just started the course, so we'll keep a track of how he's going. meant to talk about that much, I don't think. We just saying it's a good map, it's a good day.
Well, you can say
Have
what they
fun.
said on the.
There's a map on the website for
You can say what the
Yeah, am I supposed to say it's tricky? I'll figure it out.
It's a spread. It's a spread.
Yeah.
You run around the spread.
Still
You
winning.
run around buildings. There's garbage. Tips.
Okay. Talk to Cooper. I want to talk about Marcus. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, is he starting?
Is that the first actual New Zealander to come through?
Is it on?
Is that the first?
No, it's mine on. Or do I need to turn all of them? Okay, so we're starting to get some of our first ASOC competitors through the spectator now as well. And just starting a bit before in the junior boys was Marcus Chung. Interesting story. He's recently moved from Hong Kong and he came second in the Asian Junior Champs in men's 16. So maybe one to watch out for. And first finisher in senior boys.
And we've got our first finisher in senior boys, Jacob Abernathy from an independent from New Zealand, finished in 16:35.
He's beating.
Yeah, we can keep that.
I want to wait for Maddie to
And Matty Maundrell's hit the first radio in 4:51.
He's a little bit down though on the fastest time through there so far, which is Charlie Milne. He did it in 4 minutes 24, so he's 27 seconds behind at the first radio so far.
We need to delete us.
Yeah, because it's confusing. We're too good. Why can't we just lose? Okay. Well, Maddie's coming through now.
And now here comes Matty Maundrell through the spectator.
We got starting. Literally no one.
And he's punched the second radio in 5:19. 25 seconds behind Charles Milne, the leader.
So 9:41's the first one in junior girls worth it. Amy Duffy starts in 2 minutes. Might be one to talk about. Junior boys.
It's hard to talk about if you want to.
Not really anyone
This is
to talk about
chaos.
in junior boys for a while. Senior boys. There's seriously no. There's not many people to talk about at the moment. There's
Okay, Tash wanted to ask you about sprint.
Yeah, okay.
Just while we're sitting here watching the runners come through, I was going to ask Cooper if he could just sort of give the runners some general sprint tips, because obviously Cooper's a bit of a superstar, and I'm sure he's got some tips for you guys. What sort of things do you look for when you're looking at a complicated leg? Like what would be your tip, your go-to? Complicated leg, how do you deal with it?
Yeah, so when I see something like a complicated leg, I'll always like slow down. If I need to stop, I will stop, because I just want to like try find a route before I start running, because sometimes you can start and you think you've got a route, but then all of a sudden there's no way through and then you've lost heaps of time. So I like to generally make sure I know where I'm going before I leave each control.
So that would be standing at the control, taking some time to look the route all the way through to the end to make sure there's no traps.
Yeah, definitely. But sometimes you'll be able to like plan it before, so you can just run through, but sometimes it'll be quite tricky out there and you might need to slow down and make sure you know exactly where you're going, because you could lose some time if you don't see a little bit of a trap out there.
Okay, that sounds like a very good tip. Thanks, Cooper. Take your time and actually look at that route.
And Jake McClellan has just come through the spectator control there. We'll just check the splits. Okay, so he is currently in the lead. So he's 12 seconds ahead of Charlie Milne. So it's a very good start for Jake at the moment. come through quite quickly. Junior boys. So we've got... Oh, can you turn it on? Marcus Chung's in the lead. And just through the spectator just then, we have Marcus Chung from New South Wales. He's started really well. He is currently in the lead. Looks like he's in the lead by a minute 20 so far. So this is a great start from Marcus.
So we're here with Catalano. What do you think South Australia's outcomes are for this?
A very great team, some are new athletes and some who have done a lot of before. Great coaches, Zoe and Jack, as well as some of the adults. In the juniors, one of the favourites, I think, is Ewan Farquharson, great athlete from South Australia, junior. And Duncan Steele, very, very high hopes, but no, it's a great team and a great competition.
Favourites for the
Matty
whole
Wardrell's
competition.
punched. He's moved into the lead.
I think as Marty Dent said, there's a lot of established athletes who have been to some of these global competitions. Some of the Kiwis, Jake McClellan, Ewan Best, so some very, very big names, and some of the local athletes as well. But no, it should be great.
And Matty Maundrell's just gone through the third radio in the lead, 4 seconds ahead of Charles Milne. We can expect him to finish in the next 5 or so minutes.
Tucker Ellery, shall we talk about his birthday? Go for it. And we've got from WA, Tucker Ellery. He should be coming through the spectator soon. He's a minute 35 down, but we're told that it's his 18th birthday today. So happy birthday to Tucker.
And Orla Hoare just going through the spectator now in the senior girls. She's currently 4th in a time of 5:08.
Katie Claw, who the heck's in the lead? Barney Murray, but she's... Let's see, is there any finishes?
So who are we trying to cover?
Jake's still not punched anything. We'll just wait, see if there's anything.
This time to the microphone's on. Is it like someone to turn it on?
Yeah, what the hell is this junior boys training? We've not got too many interesting people to talk about though. Well, Jemima Hoskin has just started. She got 8th in the sprint at W16. Might be one to talk about.
Times. Yeah, good.
We've just had Jemima Hoskin from New Zealand Harua start. She got 8th in the Oz Sprint in W16. Maybe one to watch out for in the junior girls. Oh, is that on?
Yep.
And we've got a punch at the 4th radio for Victoria Underwood from New Zealand Harua. She is currently in the lead by 50 seconds in the junior girls. So she should be coming into the finish in the next 2 minutes. So it's a great run from her so far. And Jake McClellan has punched the 3rd radio control. He's in the lead by 22 seconds over Matty Maundrell, although it looks like Matty has gained almost 20 seconds on Jake between the 2nd and the 3rd radio control. So maybe a mistake out there for Jake.
Sunder from ACT just going through the spectator.
Victoria Underwood should be.
Amy Duffy.
Is finishing.
Amy Duffy just going through the spectator.
Is that Victoria Underwood finishing? She would be a new leader in the junior girls. Where the heck's junior girls?
Wait.
And we believe we have Victoria Underwood, who's just finished in the junior girls and taken the lead by a minute 10. So Victoria Underwood from New Zealand Harua has taken the lead in the junior girls by over a minute.
Yep, that'll be an early benchmark out there as we see our later starters beginning now.
How many times can we say benchmark in there? Or Marcus Chung? And Marcus Chung has punched the third radio control in the junior boys, and he has got a lead of 2 minutes now. So a great start from Marcus.
Ollie Bishop just going through the spectator now in fourth. 48 seconds back on Jake McClellan. And we should be expecting the next radio punch of Jake any minute now.
And he's punched. He's taken the lead in 21 seconds, so he's still just ahead of Matty Maundrell. And Matty Maundrell should be coming into the finish quite soon now. He's punched the last radio control.
Matty looks like he's had a good second half of the course. He's gained a lot of time on the rest of the field, so he's setting a really good early time.
Yeah, and he's just running into the last control now, so everyone cheer on Matty. He's going to set a new best time in the senior boys in about 14 minutes 40 something.
And Jake's got 3 minutes, started 3 minutes behind Matty, so he's got 3 minutes to try and get in underneath that time.
I'm here with Nathan Borton, one of the coaches of the New Zealand teams. Nathan, what do you think your prospects of your teams are this year?
I think same as all the previous years. We're here to win. Both our New Zealand teams are really strong this year. Our seniors from previous years are still looking really good, and we've had some great juniors coming through. So, yep, I think they'll do great.
Do you have any specific people that you think are strong prospects for the win today?
No one who you haven't heard already. I think anyone on that day can go out and take a win. It's just who can pick the best routes, who can figure out the artificial barriers and the multi-level. Yeah, I think everyone's got a chance.
And what kind of preparation have you done with the team for this event?
Oh, I don't want to give away our secrets. Running wild. Yeah, as much geeking as we can. I'll save the secrets, but everything you've already heard of probably.
Thank you very much, Nathan. You better get back to your team.
Jake McClellan's just punched the second last radio, 32 seconds ahead of Matty Maundrell. So he'll be coming in about the next minute. And Zara Toe's just starting in the senior girls. She ran in the Dash for Cash on Saturday. She'll be one of the favourites in the senior girls. So we'll keep an early eye on her.
Okay, Jake has just come and punched the second last control. So we'll see how his time stacks up. So Jake is in the lead at the last radio, 30 seconds ahead of Matty Maundrell. And in the junior boys, we also have Marcus Chung, who's going to come in and take the lead. He's currently 2 minutes and 45 seconds ahead of second place at the moment, so he's going to take a really good lead at the moment. Yep, so Jake's time's come through, 14 minutes 14, so he takes the lead by 32 seconds over Matty Maundrell.
Lachlan Bray just going through the spectator now in third, 28 seconds behind Jake McClellan and 13 seconds ahead of Matty Maundrell. So a good start from Lachlan from WA.
I could talk about the other senior boys because now the senior boys have, I think, quite a break.
I'll just say this. And in the junior boys, so we've just got confirmation of Marcus's time. He has taken the lead by 2.5 minutes. So this is a great run from Marcus from New South Wales. 13 minutes 15 is the time to beat. Told you he'd be someone to watch.
Yeah.
Senior girls.
And Catherine Maundrell's just starting the senior girls. She was out with injury last year, but she's a very fast runner, so definitely one to watch. She was 6th at the Oz Sprint 3 days ago in the Women Junior Elite.
And we've got a new leading time in the senior girls. Zara Toes at the first radio control has taken the lead by 32 seconds. And it's only 3 minutes into the course. So this is a great start from Zara, and we'll expect to see her through the run through in about 1 or 2 minutes.
Blake McKinnon from New Zealand just gone through the spectator now. 1 second back on Jake McClellan. So that's a great start from Blake. And we know Jake, it looks like he made a mistake later on in the course. So if Blake can hang on here, it could be a real good result from him. And Zara Toes going through the spectator now as well. First in the senior girls in a time 3:56.
So she's like 36 seconds ahead of second place so far, which is Anna Batchelor currently. So this is a great start from Zara Toes. Anyone interesting? Oh, senior girls.
Orla just punching the second last radio in the senior girls in 14:29.
So we'll expect to see her come into the finish in the next 2 to 3 minutes. So
Because it has, if you go click on one of the classes, well, like just any class, it has the predictive.
yeah.
I mean, obviously it's like
They've done the
it
same.
doesn't have the seconds,
Yeah.
which is
But like you can kind of guess.
I was wondering how he's...
Eric, love it.
So we're here with Jake McClellan, who was 7th at JWOC this year. How did you feel physically on this race?
It was alright. I've just been injured since JWOC. I haven't run then, so I was fine for what I could manage today.
And how was your preparation for the sprint?
Yeah, lots of map studying. Really locking in for this one. So yeah, happy with that race.
And was the heat okay?
Yeah, I went first start block so I could get out of the heat, so it's pretty chill.
Well, very nice, and congratulations on your run.
And now we've got Anna Batchelor from New Zealand Karahiwi. She has punched second last radio and taken the lead in 50-something seconds. So she'll be coming into the finish in the next 2 to 3 minutes.
yeah. It's hard. Oh, there's Catherine. Oh yeah.
Catherine Maundrell from the ACT punched the first radio in 5th. So she'll be coming through the spectator any second now.
Yeah, because it's like any second, really. Ben Mansell. You talk about it.
Now Ben Mansell from the ACT's just punched the second last radio in second place, 1 minute 22 behind Marcus Chung. I believe Ben ran at the National Cross Country Champs this year and finished inside the top 10, so he's a real strong runner.
Yeah, Ben was 20th at the school sprint last year in the junior boys, so he's looking to push quite high up those rankings this year.
And Catherine Maundrell just going through the spectator now.
Yeah, so Catherine came 6th at the Oz Sprint 3 days ago in W20E, so she's definitely looking at trying to achieve a strong result here today. Marcus Chung is kind of destroying. Is Ben Mansell coming into the finish? Yeah, And Ben Mansell's coming into the finish. He'll take the second best time so far in the junior boys from ACT, and he'll be about a minute 25 behind Marcus Chung from New South Wales. So it's a good run from Ben. And Lachlan Braid has punched the third radio control, 52 seconds down on the lead of Jake McClellan, but he's in 4th position, so it's a good start from Lachlan Braid.
And we should be expecting Blake McKinnon from New Zealand Harua to punch the third radio any second now. 1 second behind Jake at the second radio. And here we go, 9 seconds back on Jake, so it's a really strong run from Blake. If he can keep it up, it will be really close.
And then if you ever want to touch, just if like could we got little notes.
Now, Blake is a real strong contender. First at this year's Oz Sprint in the men A team, and was first at this year's Oz Long as well, so in real good form.
And Anna Batchelor has just finished in the senior girls for New Zealand Karahiwi. She's taken a new leading time by 1 minute and 21 seconds and done a time of 16 minutes, 27 seconds.
And Amy Dufty shouldn't be far behind her, 41 seconds behind at the second last radio. She should be coming in the next minute as well.
Yeah, Amy looking to take out the first Australian position at the moment, so we'll keep an eye on her. And we've got Lara Nicole from New Zealand Karahiwi. I think she's coming through the spectator right now. She's currently in 4th position, 33 seconds down, but it's a good start because she was leading at the first radio.
And Tahi Harris has punched the second radio in 4:42. Here he comes through the spectator. Really strong start from the New Zealander.
Yeah, only 4 seconds down on Jake McClellan at the moment, so it's a very good start. We'll see if he can keep it up throughout the rest of the course.
And 3 Kiwis leading early on, so a very strong start for them. The heat's not bothering them.
What heat? Yeah, it's fine. This morning it felt really hot when we were. It was warm when we were full junior boys. Archie Brown.
And in the junior boys, we should have Archie Brownlee coming in to finish. He is currently in 2nd position, so he's very close with Ben Mansell at the moment. So it'll be interesting to see if he can get ahead or if he'll drop behind. And there he is just coming into the finish now. So he'll just move into 3rd position, 1 second behind Ben Mansell. And at the first radio control, we've got Pat Maundrell. He's in 2nd position, 15 seconds behind Marcus Chung. And just punching then, Shay Sweeney, 3 seconds behind Marcus Chung at the first radio. So it's only 1 minute 40 into the course, so still a long time to go, but good, promising starts from both these athletes.
Actually, maybe I'll talk. Yeah. Or wait until she starts.
Zaratos.
And Layla Dent from the ACT's just started in the junior girls. Now, Layla was 3rd at the National Cross Country Champs this year in the Gold Coast, which is an amazing result. A really strong runner and will be one to watch in the future years at her first ASOC this year.
And in the senior girls at the 3rd radio, we've got Zara Toes continuing on her strong run. She's 1 minute and 5 seconds ahead at the 3rd radio. So great start for Zara. And Greta Prince has just come through the spectator, I think. And she's in 2nd position, 15 seconds behind Zara at that point.
Tessa from the ACT just going through the spectator now.
Anything about Tessa? Try say this first.
Have Tessa go.
And she'll come up at some stage.
No, she should have.
Oh yeah, she should have.
Go down. No, Layla punched.
Layla's in the lead. Tessa's
Not
in
too
the
bad.
And Layla Dent, an early leader in the junior girls at the first radio.
And Zara Toes has punched the 4th radio now. She's continuing her strong run. She's 1 minute 20 clear of the 2nd fastest time at that point. So she should be coming into the finish within the next 2 minutes. So keep an eye out for Zara Toes.
Just know Blake as well.
And he's fallen back.
And Blake McKinnon has punched the 2nd radio 30 seconds behind Jake, 1 second behind Matty Maundrell. And now here we go. We've got him into the finish soon. He's punched 8 seconds behind Jake. So he's actually made up a lot of time between that 2nd and last radio control.
Yeah, Blake's just running into the last control now. He's only 8 seconds behind. Can he make it up in only these last few sections? And Blake has just finished there, so I think he'll move into 2nd place about 10 seconds back on Jake.
And we'll be waiting in punch from Tahi Hara from New Zealand Harua in the next 30 seconds. Only 5 seconds back at the second radio.
And Xanthi Schubert from Queensland just running through the spectator then. She's in 15th position, 1 minute 15 down on the time from Zara Toes.
I'm here with Anna Batchelor from New Zealand Karahiwi, current leader in the senior girls. So Anna, how did you go on your course physically and technically?
I wasn't too happy with it. It was a pretty technically difficult course. I struggled on the stairs a bit and I wasn't feeling great physically going into it. I imagine there'll be a lot of mistakes from other people as well, so I'm hoping
I think she made a mistake.
Other people are going to struggle too, but we'll have to see.
How was your preparation for this event and the whole carnival in general?
I've been looking at the past map quite a lot, which did help out there. Just for the whole carnival, I've been running as much as I can, and just trying to get to every orienteering event and do what I can.
And Zara Toes is just coming into the finish now in the senior girls, so she should be setting a new leading time.
Yep, something about the 14 minute 40 range, so she takes the lead by 1 minute and 39 seconds. So great start from Zara Toes.
And Catherine Maundrell just punching the third radio there in 12:27, 1 minute 13 behind Zara Toes. She should be expecting the next 3 or so minutes. And Ruben Claassen from Orienteering WA punching the first radio only 4 seconds behind Marcus from New South Wales.
This is a fake. Should we talk about you and Keith. And we've got a punch from Gretel Young, last year's Rob Simpson Memorial Shield winner. She is currently in 5th at the first radio, only 6 seconds behind. So we should be seeing her in a couple minutes coming through the spectator run through.
We're fine now. Oh yeah.
And now starting Zach Meads from New Zealand. First at last year's school sprint in the junior boys. First at this year's Oz Sprint in men's 16, so he'll be a real contender.
Yeah, Zach Meads has had some really good form in the sprint over the last few years. I believe he got in the top 3 at the New Zealand Sprint Champs in the men 20s, so he's definitely someone to watch out for. And we've got a new leading time at the first radio in the junior girls. Ella Clausen from Tasmania, someone we said to watch out for before. She won the sprint in women's 14 on Saturday, so she has set a new leading time by about 5 seconds.
And as we turn our attention to the senior boys, we've got some of the heavy hitters coming up with Eli Dent from Orienteering ACSD starting at 10:05, then Ewan only 1 minute behind him, and Miles Bryant at 10:07.
Adrian Garbellini, we've got to shout him out. 2 minutes to Adrian. We've got to give him a big hype up.
Eli was second at the Oz Sprint 3 days ago in the junior elites, and second in the Dash for Cash, taking home $500.
It was also part of Australia's 6th place at the Jaywalk in the sprint relay. And he even managed to get in the lead of that race. So he's had some impressive results over the last year.
And Ewan as well, 16th at EOC Sprint this year in Czechia.
Catherine's coming in. Okay.
And here we go, Catherine Maundrell coming into the finish.
She's in second position, 1 minute 18 down on Zara Toes, but she's only 11 seconds ahead of Anna Batchelor, and she'll be taking first position in the Australian champs so far.
Looks like Catherine's had a good second half of the course.
Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah, 47 seconds down on it, I mean. Just trying to look at... Oh, Savannah and Leon.
Liana Stubbs just starting now in the senior girl from Tasmania. She represented Australia early this year in Jaywalk, 22nd at the EOC Sprint as well, and she was 9th last year at the school sprint in the senior girls.
So many things are coming through. Oh, Ella Clausen. And I think we have Ella Clausen coming through soon through the spectator. She is still in the lead, but by 21 seconds, and we're only 3 minutes into the course. And yes, Ella has just punched the spectator control, and she is running very fast.
Adrian Garbellini from Queensland just starting, part of the honours team in the junior boys last year. I've heard he performs very well under pressure.
Yeah, Adrian Garbellini is definitely a big moments type guy. One to watch out for a sneaky win.
And Micah Walter from the ACT has just punched the second last radio, 35 seconds behind Marcus Chung. Running into the finish now. It's a really strong run from Marcus. Let's all cheer him in.
Micah. What did I say? Micah. You said Marcus. And Micah will move into second position. He is 33 seconds down on time from Marcus Chung from New South Wales. And we've also got Shay Sweeney through the third radio control. 23 seconds down on Marcus in second position. And in the second radio control, we've got Alex Edwards from Orienteering Queensland. She's currently in third position, only 21 seconds down on the time of Zara Toes. So she should be coming through the spectator run through any second now. Oh, she's already gone through probably.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. I'm just like keeping an eye on the same boys. Eli.
Oh, Zach Meads. And Zach Meads has punched the second radio control in the senior boys. He is 4 seconds down on time from Jake McClellan. So here he is. He's coming through the spectator control right now.
Yeah, okay.
Senior banner. And at the third radio control, we've got a punch from Xanthi Schubert, who's currently in third position, only 1 minute and 8 seconds down on the lead. And Savannah Sweeney. Should I talk about Savannah? Yep. And Savannah Sweeney coming into the spectator control now. She's currently in fourth position, only 26 seconds down. So it's a good start from her. And just starting just then is Miles Bryant from Queensland. He made the honour team last year. He did the sprint. I'll just check my notes.
And Liana Stubbs in the first radio, 15 seconds behind Zara Toes in 3:41. She'll be going through the spectator any time now.
Yeah, a good start from Liana. So back to Miles. He was 9th in the Oz sprint in the Men 20 East. That's a really good result. So he'll be looking at a potential medal today. And we've got Liana coming through the spectator control now. She's only 14 seconds down on the time of Zara Toes. But she's the first Australian currently, so this is a great start.
So I'll talk about Hayden.
Did you even talk about you and Best?
I did. I talked about you and Anita.
How long till he starts?
10 seconds. Yeah, should we check?
We should check the other ones.
Senior boys.
That's later. Nothing
No,
really
yeah,
going on.
punch yet. What time do you start? 10:00.
He started like 2 minutes ago. Junior girls.
Eli, 05. Alright, still got time, yeah.
And Hayden Dent has just started in the junior boys.
Second at last year's school sprint behind Zach Mead, but he is the back-to-back defending Australian champion, going for 3 in a row. Never been off an Australian podium in a school sprint.
And we've got Xanthi Schubert, who's punched the last radio control And she is currently in second position, only 57 seconds down on Zara Toes.
Looks like she's gained 18 seconds on Zara Toes there, so a really strong second half from Xanthi.
Yeah, and she's just running into the last control now. So Queenslanders, cheer on Xanthi. Nothing. Anyone keep? No. Just get off it. Just check. They will come through, but junior girls? No. And in the junior girls, we've got Ella Clausen at the third radio. She is a minute and 25 seconds ahead, and this is only 6 minutes into the course. So this is a really, really good run from Ella Clausen. Adrian. Surely. And we've got Adrian Garbellini, who has punched the first radio control in 13th position, 42 seconds down on the lead. Or he's just not come up. He started a minute behind Adrian, and Adrian's 42 seconds back. Junior boys, Hayden. Okay. And we've got a new leading time at the first radio in the junior boys, and it's none other than Hayden Dent. So he's taken the lead by 13 seconds over Marcus Chung. So this is a great start from Hayden Dent. And I think we got Eli somewhere. And we've got Eli Dent. He's currently in 5th position, 14 seconds down at the second radio. Here he comes into the spectator right now. So
sub 15 5K runner. Eli's got great top speed, and look at him go. He's really fast through the spectator now.
And we've got a punch from Zach Meads at the third radio. He's in 3rd place, 11 seconds down on Jake McClellan.
Really close between those top 3 Kiwis.
And we've got Ewan Best now punching the first radio control. 10 seconds back on the time of Blake McKinnon. And 9 seconds back on Jake. He's in 5th spot at the moment, and he should be coming through the run through in the next minute. Everything's happening.
So we're here with Catherine Morgel. How'd you go today?
We've got a new leader.
Too great. I found the multi-level really tricky. And I definitely warmed up into it by the end, but at the start I was making it quite a few mistakes.
Ewan Best coming through the spectator now.
Are we just cutting them off?
And how are you preparing for tomorrow's long and the relay after that?
Try and get a really early sleep, considering we have a really early start the next day, and hopefully there'll be a good dinner tonight.
Cool, thank you.
Go. Ella Clausen now coming into the finish in the junior girls. We should be expecting to see her any second.
And there she is. And she is zooming around the big fence over there. And she's coming into the last control now. So she is a minute 20 ahead of second place at the moment. And she is going to take a really big lead.
This is going to be a really hard time to beat for the junior girls.
And Ella finishes just there in about 12 minutes flat.
And Hayden Dent through the spectator now.
And Hayden is currently in first place. He is quite a bit ahead. He's 30 seconds ahead of second position at the moment, so he's had a great start. And Miles Bryant has also just come through. We'll just check the splits. Hell is he? Am I missing something? It must be this. What the hell going on the screen?
Zach Meads has just punched the third last radio, 12 seconds behind Jake. So he should be coming in the next 2 or so minutes. It's going to be really tight between those two.
And we've got a punch from Alex Edwards in the senior girls. She is currently in 6th position at the third radio control, a minute 34 down. Looks like she might have lost a little bit of time in the middle section there.
Rory Shedden from New South Wales just starting in the junior boys. He'll be one of the favourites as well.
Why is it?
Yeah.
And we've got Zach Meads at the second last radio control, 14 seconds down on Jake McClellan. So he's currently got like a 18-second gap ahead of third place at that point, but he's going to have to push it hard if he wants to get the lead. And we've got a punch from Eli Dent, who has taken the lead by 22 seconds at the third radio control. So this is a great run from Eli through this middle section here.
And we got a special guest here, Henry Detroit. Henry, how you going, mate?
Yeah, I'm doing good. It's quite exciting watching all the action going on here. It's a pretty good event. You can see lots going on. So yeah, no, I'm enjoying spectating so far.
Henry competed at the Junior World Orienteering Champs this year in Italy. Now, you've spent a bit of time with Ewan and Eli. What can you tell us about them?
No, they're good lads. They're good to be around. And they're lots of fun, but geez, they run fast. I tell you what, they got me beaten. They're 2-3 years younger than me, so yeah, no, they're flying, and looks like they're on good runs today. So yeah.
Glad you didn't say anything about their cooking.
So once you guys have finished, don't forget over here up on the hill there's a donut van, Sisters of the Saddle, and they're selling.
Donuts. The sound went to get some donuts.
Hello, test.
And now we have. That's all fine. Is that powered up?
Hello. Hello.
Where do we go? Computer is over. Computer's also so excited.
Something's too excited. Alright, I'm going to unplug this. No, it's unpowered. It's unpowered. It's not powered. Alright, let me just grab Matt.
We're here with cut us off.
Thank you.
Hello.
Maybe it's the thing itself is.
Hello? No. Hello?
Testing. Oh, there we go.
Okay, so that one's working.
We're back. Okay, sorry, we've just had some technical difficulties there. So I think we've just had Liana Stubbs just coming into the finish there. We'll just see if we can get the splits up.
We're here with Ruben Clattons, current leader of the junior boys from WA. So Ruben, how was your race today?
I felt like the course was a lot more difficult than I was expecting it to be. There was a lot more barriers, and it was quite tough physically. Lots of hills, tight corners.
So how are you feeling for the next couple of days?
I don't really like bush that much. I'm better at sprints. So if I could get like top half, it'll be pretty good.
So you've said you've got one more year in junior boys. Are you thinking you'll be able to win next year outright as well?
Hopefully.
So much is happening.
Well, thank you very much, Ruben.
And we've just got Ewan Best punched the second last radio in 11:52, second in that class, behind Eli Dent in first. So just while we had that little timeout, lots has happened in the senior boys. Eli Dent currently leaves that class in 13:13. He'll be coming into the finish now.
Yes, and he's just punching the last control, and he is zooming into the finish right now. He's going to take a new best time in the senior boys.
And Ewan's 20 seconds behind Eli, so I think it'll be too much. So Eli will probably be taking the win in the senior boys.
Yep, so Eli's just finished there in a time of 13 minutes 46. So this is a great run from Eli there.
And Hayden Dent now coming into the finish. He'll be looking to take the lead in the junior boys in a time of about 11:20. It looks like he's got a lead of over a minute, so that'll be pretty hard to beat, and Hayden will be looking at 3 in a row.
Yep, so Hayden's taken the lead there by 1 minute and 5 seconds so far. I don't know if Ruben's time's legit. That's mine. That's just a...
And there's Ewan Best in the finish. It's actually really close with Eli Dent, but I think he's too late. I think he'll be 5 seconds behind Eli.
Yep, so Ewan's finished there. He's finished very fast. He's only 3 seconds behind. So Eli has beaten Ewan out by only 3 seconds.
How close is that?
Very.
You guys sounding awesome. Yeah, they're doing a great job.
I know.
We've got Ella Hogg in the finisher.
Senior girls.
Ella Hogg now coming into the finish. She'll be taking 7th place, but it looks like 4th Aussie. Really strong run from Ella there.
And while we were down with technical difficulties, we had Liana Stubbs take the lead in senior girls with a time of 14 minutes 20, 28 seconds ahead of Zara Toes.
And actually, Ella's just run into 5th place there, so really good run, Ella.
Oh, no, this keyboard.
Yeah, yeah. Do you want to say?
Who's that?
Junior. So,
can we say it? What are you saying?
So I think the senior boys is pretty much wrapped up now. Only one to come in, Miles Bryant. So looking at Eli Dent taking the win, closely followed by Ewan Best, only 3 seconds, and then Jake McClellan a further 28 seconds behind in 3rd.
Yep.
And here comes Miles, the final feature in the senior boys.
He's not coming up on the results for some reason, so... Oh, no, he's come in, and he's come in 6th position, but 3rd Australian. 38 seconds down on the time of Eli Dent. So great run there by Miles. And we also had Adrian Garbellini finish in 18th, 3 minutes down. And we've got a punch from Rory Shedden at the 3rd radio control. 31 seconds down on Hayden Dent. But he's far ahead of 3rd place, so he's currently in a clear 2nd at the moment.
And given everyone started, competitors are allowed to pick up their maps from the result, from the near the results tent.
I am on the...
And currently in the senior girls, Liana Stubbs has got a lead of 28 seconds.
Yeah. What are we looking at? But it's finished. Oh, still got... And while we were also down with technical difficulties, Savannah Sweeney had come into 3rd place with a time of 16:02, 1 minute 42 down, and will take the 2nd Australian. And Catherine Maundrell has come in 3rd Australian, but 4th overall, with a time of 16 minutes 11.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll run through any... We've still got junior... Do we have junior girls? No.
Or Rory?
We've got junior boys. We've still got like Rowan Braid and stuff.
So, how many?
So everyone's started at the moment.
Yeah, I'll call. Well, I'll call it.
Who's this?
So probably only 2 left in the junior boys who can challenge for the podium, Rory Shedden and Rowan Braid. But it looks like it'll be pretty hard to stop Hayden Dent.
Also, Aiden Tomlin's having a good run so far. Only about 1 minute behind Hayden at the run through. Okay, thanks. Okay, I have it here. So now you can look at multiple.
Oh, I think it's like.
Okay, so now we've got Rowan Braid punching the second radio control. He is 48 seconds back on Hayden Dent's time, but he's still in 5th position. So he started very well. Let's see if he can keep it up throughout the race.
Yep, Rowan will be one to watch, challenging for a podium.
And we've also had Xavier White from New Zealand Karahiwi. He's punched the 3rd radio control in 7th position, a minute 39 down. And Rory Shedden has punched the second last radio control 40 seconds down on Hayden Dent, but 20 seconds up on Ruben Claessens in 3rd place. So we'll expect to see him in the next 2 minutes come into the finish. Actually, probably like now.
Rory, you know, it's 30 seconds.
And there's Rory punching the second last control.
Oh, there we go.
And he's still 40 seconds down on Hayden Dent.
So here we go. Let's give Rory a big cheer because it looks like it's going to be second place in the junior boys.
Yep, great run there by Rory.
Rory competed at ASOC as well this year for Australia.
I believe he placed 39th in the ASOC sprint, so he's definitely got some good credentials about him. I'm pretty sure he placed 39th. I don't know. I didn't have that up. Okay. Who have we still got? Junior girl.
Do you want to read out the? Do you want to go top 10? Yeah, top 10.
Let me just check.
So our unofficial top 10 from the senior girls, starting in first, Liana Stubbs from Tasmania, Zara Toes in second from Arua, then Savannah Sweeney from New South Wales, Catherine from ACT, Ella from ACT, Anna from Karahiwi in 6th, Greta from Karahiwi in 7th, Alex Edward from Queensland in 8th, Anna from Hararua, and Sarah Finlau, an independent from New Zealand, rounding up the top 10.
I'm here with Hayden and Eli Dent from the ACT.
When's that happen?
So, boys, you're both leading your respective races. I believe Eli, the win has been confirmed. Hayden, you're still leading. How are your races today?
Yeah, it was alright. It was a very tricky course though, with all the barriers on the course and all, and especially the multi-level going up and down.
I had a pretty clean run, but just a few minor mistakes.
It's only junior boys. Yeah.
And so, boys, obviously you're still pretty in good physical condition. You the favourites for today? Probable favourites for today. I think there were some other contenders. How are you feeling for the rest of the carnival?
I'm feeling good. Obviously, sprint is my better event, so just going to see how I go in the forest races and try not to mess up too bad.
Yeah, feeling good. I did well in sprint. I'm happy I did that. It's good.
Okay, so now we've got Xavier White punching the second last control. He's currently in 7th position in the junior boys, 1 minute 55 down.
And our top 10, unofficial top 10 in the senior boys, Eli Dent in first from the ACT, Ewan only 3 seconds behind him, Jake from Karahiwi 3rd, Zach Meads from Harua 4th, Blake McKinnon from Harua 5th, Matty Maundrell from ACT 6th, Oscar Byrne from Karahiwi 7th, Tahi Harris from Harua 8th, Solomon from Karahiwi in 9th, and Charles Milne, an independent from New Zealand, rounding up the top 10. So only 3 Australians in that top 10, so good day for the Kiwis.
Yeah, and shout out to Ben Marshall, who got 4th Australian and 11th overall from SA. It's a great run from him there. We should have Aiden Tomlin's run.
And actually, with Eli and Hayden both winning their respective classes, can't imagine we've ever had a set of brothers win 2 classes at the Australian Schools Orienteering Champs, but might have to be fact-checked.
Where are you?
I did say dog.
Okay, so now we're waiting for a punch for Aiden Tomlins. He's currently in 9th position at the third radio. He's a minute 58 back on Hayden Dent's time, but he should be coming into the second last radio quite soon. And we've got a new 4th best time in the junior boys. Rowan Braid has punched the third radio, a minute 10 down on Hayden Dent, but he's only 10 seconds off Ruben Claessens, who's currently sitting in third. So could he maybe get ahead of his state teammate?
So we're here with Savannah Sweeney. How was the sprint today?
It was really fun. Yep.
Did it exceed your expectations? Was it harder or easier?
The barriers threw me off a bit, but it was pretty similar to what I thought it would be.
Well, good job today on 3rd place. Are you excited for tomorrow's event?
No.
All right, so we've got Aiden Tomlins punched the second last radio in 10th position, 2 minutes 28 down, and we should be seeing him in the arena any second now. And as I speak, I can see him running down towards the last control. So he's coming down the hill, and he's currently still in 10th position, 2 minutes 42 down.
Maybe I'll go and do some interviews. Oh, we've still got Rowan Braid as well.
So Aiden Tomlins from Queensland coming into the finish now. He'll get 10th or 11th position. So great run from him in the junior boys category.
Where's Rowan Braid? We should have Rowan punch any second now.
Hayden and you know the new symbol with the upper and lower levels.
Yeah.
You know, it's
We
just
didn't have a
saying-
single one with upper
Is this saying that? I said, how did you know quickly what was on? He said he looked at his control description when he was standing in the box.
Maybe should I call the top 3 from an age class? Yeah. Do we have one of them today?
Well, we have. Who have we not interviewed? You and Bess hasn't been interviewed.
Oh, as into
To bring up the top 3 from the junior.
Interview like Liana as well. She hasn't been interviewed.
We got
Ella
Cindy.
Clausen, if you can find her.
Cindy girls.
Ella Clausen and Liana. See if you can get those two. And we've got a punch from Rowan Braid in the junior boys. He's still in 4th position at the second last radio. He's 18 seconds down on 3rd place and a minute 17 down on the lead so far. So he should be coming into the arena any second now. And here comes Rowan punching the second last control on his way to the finish. And he's still in 4th place, 18 seconds down on Ruben Claessens in 3rd, a minute 20 down on Hayden Dent, but can he finish quickly? And here goes Rowan Braid, pushing very hard into the finish. He was our last starter today in the junior boys class.
So we're here with Liana Stubbs. Liana, how was your race today?
It was pretty good. One small mistake, but yeah, just trying to absolutely smash it out there.
Did you think you went better stronger, like physically or technically today?
I think that was a technical battle out there today for me. My sprint form isn't there, but technically I'm good.
And I bet you're very excited for the long tomorrow, is that correct?
Yes. I love the long. That's my favorite. So we'll get that.
Is there any special way you're preparing for tomorrow's race?
Maybe some water aerobics. That went well. Yeah, that's always a go.
Well, thank you, and enjoy your evening.
Yeah, so just quickly, we had Rowan Braid finish in 4th position in the junior boys, so a very good run from him. He was a minute 19 down on the lead. Yeah, I think Owen was going to interview David. Yeah, I can see him. Should I run through like the junior boys now or something?
Yeah, well, we could just quickly ask Ella about her run.
Well, I'll run through the junior girls, then we'll talk to them. Okay, and we'll just run through the results for the junior girls. So in first place, we had Ella Clausen, take a very big win by 1:17. We'll talk to her soon. Then we had Victoria Underwood from New Zealand Harua in second, Sophie Hurd from New Zealand Karahiwi in third, Lara Nicol from Karahiwi in fourth, Ivy Rapley from Tasmania in fifth and second Australian, Maggie Bozon from Harua in sixth, Josie Hua, an independent from New Zealand, in seventh, Emily Reeves from Harua in eighth, Ella Maya Lang from Victoria, who will take out third Australian and ninth overall from Victoria. And in 10th, we had Christina Simons from New Zealand Karahiwi. And so, yeah, there was only 3 Australians in the top 10 and 7 New Zealanders, so they were very strong in that junior girls class. Dylan Bryant. Yeah, he's setting Oceania, qual and quarter. So do you want to do the interview now?
Ella. Where was the junior girls?
Yeah.
Win.
1:17.
Yeah. Hi, I've got Ella Corson up here. And Ella's won the junior girls by a substantial margin. So I just thought I'd have a quick chat to her about her course out there. And just looking at the map, I think our course setter today was... he set pretty tricky courses. You've got to have a really good look at your legs before you head off because there's plenty of sort of traps out there. And I've just been told by Cooper that the course setter today is also setting for Oceania. So it's good that you guys have had a bit of a chance to run on one of his courses. So anyway, Ella, how was your run today?
Yeah, pretty good. I found it really fun out there. There was some quite tricky nav in places, but yeah, it was really fun.
Yeah, it's a complex little area. I'm just wondering, maybe you can tell some of the other people here what some of your thoughts are as soon as you pick up the map. What are you looking for? Was there any sort of research that you did on this area?
Yeah, I did have a bit of a look at the maps before I came here, just to get a bit of a feel of the area. I think from the start, I was really trying to just slow down and focus and look ahead at my routes to see if there were any barriers or impassable bits that I needed to look out for.
Got some weird replaying there through the speaker, but also just I heard from one of the other runners on his course, because there was some double level stuff, and I said, how did you quickly work out whether that was on the top or on the bottom? And he'd said that he'd looked at his clue description standing in the start box and checked through down the line and had a look at whether there's any of that special symbol upper or lower level. Did you have a look at your clue description in the start box?
Yeah, I did definitely have a bit of a look at the control description to see if I needed to think about that sort of thing. I couldn't find any that were up or lower, but there were definitely some outside corners that were good to know about.
Yeah, fantastic. That's a very good tip, I think, looking at your clue description. And well done again, Ella, and look forward to seeing you over the next few years.
Congratulations to all the students who participated today, and again, a huge thanks to our team, Dylan, Tony, Juliana and many others for putting this on. Just a quick public announcement before we go to a weather report. So start team, don't start people yet. Start team, don't. So Christine, Juliana, can you just hold off? Juliana, can you hear me? So we can't start yet, not yet. So wait for my signal. Guys, just this is important for team officials. So we want team officials, those who want to have a run, to have a run. So what we're going to do is we're going to push back presentations to about 11:15 and try and start you before 10:45 so you can run before presentations. That'll allow you to get out of here a little earlier. So if you're a team official and you want to have a run, you'll be able to go to the front of the queue once we open the public starts. But it means you need to start getting ready because that'll hopefully be in about 8 minutes. So we're going to push back the presentation so you can run beforehand, whereas the other general public can run either before or after or during as they choose fit. With me, I've got Blair Truen. I know that the forecast for Thursday is looking fairly grim, so we just thought we might ask a few questions of Blair so you can prepare. Blair, at this stage, we're out west of Ipswich at Deebing for the schools relay Thursday. What sort of conditions are you expecting in the morning?
Yeah, well, for both, actually both Wednesday and Thursday, we expect it to be pretty hot out west. So current forecast for Ipswich, which is probably pretty representative of the competition areas, is 34 for Wednesday, 36 for Thursday. So what we're likely to see both days is it will probably start out relatively mild and humid like it is now, but particularly on Thursday, westerly winds will kick in, and what that will do is it brings hotter air from the inland out towards the coast, but it also drops the humidity quite a bit. So we'll at some point on Wednesday and Thursday mornings, and on Thursday I expect it will probably be sort of 8-9 o'clock. The humidity will drop right out, but the temperature will shoot upwards. And I'm expecting that on Thursday probably we'll hit 30 probably around 10 a.m. or thereabouts, and 11 a.m. probably 32 or 33 on its way to 36. So it's going to be a pretty hot day. The good news is that there is a change coming through Thursday, bringing somewhat cooler and much drier air into southeast Queensland. So for 2 weekend events, we're looking at probably high 20s and low humidity both days. So Wednesday, Thursday, and particularly Thursday will definitely be the toughest of the days.
Yep, so the organisers have obviously been as concerned about the weather as others, so we will be bringing forward a second time, so even more forward, the schools relay day. Cam Schubert will talk to the team officials later, but in effect, anything you see on the existing schedule will come forward another half hour so that the schools team members can start at 8 a.m. So Blair, if we have a team, I guess the first runner hopefully back at 8:30 and maybe the second by about 9:15, how would you feel that third runner will be in sort of between 9:15 and 10:15 in the morning?
Yeah, as I said, I expect it will probably reach 30 around about 10:30. So hopefully with that sort of timetable, by the time the later third league runners get in, it's it'll probably be around 30, which is it's not going to be comfortable, but at least it's not 36.
Yeah, and it's well under sort of limits. The other thing we'll be doing for the relay, which we'll let the officials know, is we're having some ice at the spectator control where kids can actually put their water bottles and whatnot so that they're getting cold water as they run. But the courses are not too long and it's very, very flat and it's forested, so we hope they'll have a good time. Blair, thank you very much. We'll probably find you're having another interview tomorrow if there's any change.
Quite possibly. And actually, one thing I will point out, because most of you have probably been looking at the Brisbane forecast and thinking, Thursday's the day when the temperature's really going to spike. And the reason for that is that you've had the sea breezes in the afternoons the other days, which takes the edge off it in Brisbane City. But Thursday with the stronger westerly winds, that will probably keep the sea breeze out till much later. So that's why Brisbane heats up much more on Thursday than the other days, but that difference isn't as great in the western suburbs.
All right, thank you very much for Blair. I'll just check that we're good for the public start. So a reminder, team officials who want to be back for the presentations, you are allowed to jump the queue. I'll just double check we're good for starting, and I'll be with you in a minute.
All right, and we'll just run through the results for the junior boys, the top 10. So in first, we had Hayden Dent from ACT take the win by 39 seconds over Rory Shedden from New South Wales. In third place, we had Ruben Claessens from Orienteering WA, followed by his teammate Rowan Braid in fourth place. So very good from the two WA boys. In fifth, we had Daniel Porteous from New Zealand Harua. And sixth, we had Aidan Barrett Hamilton from Karahiwi. In seventh, we had Marcus Chung from Orienteering New South Wales. And eighth, we had Xavier White from New Zealand Karahiwi. In ninth, we had Shay Sweeney from New South Wales. So 3 New South Wales boys in the top 10. Very solid performance from them. And in 10th, we had Michael Walter from ACT.